Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an Amazon haul. I've seen these in a few different places recently, like Rooted in Rest. I'll link her channel below. And I've just really enjoyed watching them. So I thought I'd share some of my stuff with you that I got from Amazon, because let's be honest, I shop there the most. Probably more than I should. It's more than I should. But I love Amazon, so I thought I'd share some of the things I've gotten recently from Amazon. So if you're new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to do different curriculum ideas, organizational ideas, and ways to invite Christ into your homeschool space. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button and let's get into this haul. Okay, so this haul is a little bit all over the place. I have some homeschool items, some like just home items, a few Christmas things. Most of my Christmas stuff I'm saving because I'm gonna do some non-toy Christmas ideas and also some curriculum ideas for Christmas. So those will hopefully be coming up in the next several weeks. So keep an eye out for those. So I'm only showing like a couple things here that I got from Amazon, and the rest will be later. And so we'll just kind of go through it. I think there's a few like beauty items. Again, we'll just go and see what we got. So let's start, I guess, with the beauty items. They're right here in front of me. So the first ones, I don't have all of these down here. I just kept the container to show you, but they're the reusable makeup pads. So I put a couple in here. So they look like this. And I've seen these going around quite a bit lately. And I was buying the cotton ones, but I just go through them so fast, and I just like, it was a lot of money and also a lot of trash. Like I'm just throwing a lot of stuff away. So I thought I'd try these. Like I said, there's 18, which I felt like is a pretty good number, depending to how much you do your makeup. I don't do my makeup very often, just mostly when I'm filming or going to church. So I felt like 18 was good. And then it comes with this little laundry bag and you can just put them in there. I haven't washed them yet. I haven't gotten to that point. So I'm not sure how clean they'll come, because sometimes I use them to remove like eye makeup. Sometimes it's just for like toner or whatever. But so far, I think they've been good, and I'm excited to have them and not ruin the environment, at least try to do my part. The only other thing I have in beauty is some mascara, and this is Essence mascara. I have used this most of this year, actually. I don't have any on right now because I was trying to use up some other mascaras that I had, but I like this combo. Actually, I haven't tried this one. There's another one that I have gotten from them that I like to combine with this one. And I'll link all these things below because I don't remember costs or all that kind of stuff, and then you guys can easily find them. So I just really like, one of these is more of a lengthening mascara and one's more of a volumizing. Say it real slow and then maybe you'll get it. And so I'm excited to try this one. I know this one has great reviews. Some of the beauty YouTubers that I follow like this one a lot as well. So these are both Essence mascaras, and I just usually use them together, and I think that they work really well. So there's that. And then let's do a little just home ec stuff. I don't know if home ec is the right term, but I have just one home thing, sort of two, I guess it's one. But my salt and pepper grinders were struggling a little bit. And so I bought new ones, and these are the same ones. So this is what they look like, and I love these. I've had them 4-ish years maybe all together. My kids accidentally broke one of these ones, the salt one, when we moved to California. And then what happened to the other one? I think one of them just got worn out. They just wear out over time, and the grinders don't work as well, which is what happened to my pepper one. So my salt one is not new, but this pepper one is brand new because sometimes they just wear out. They do come in a double from Amazon. So then I just fill one up, and then I just have an extra one in my closet, cupboard, whatever, so that when the other one breaks, I can just quickly use it or whatever. And I just think they work really well. I like to fresh grind my salt and pepper. And so along with getting these new shakers, I needed new salt. So this is pretty heavy bag. So usually I buy my salt at Walmart. They just have containers like this, or like Winco. If you have Winco around you, you can buy it in bulk there, but I don't live by Winco. And so this one I found, this is medium grain, which is slightly smaller than I usually have, but it still works really well. So I have this huge bag. I'll probably put it in a different container just so it doesn't spill everywhere, maybe a mason jar or something. But I just love the Himalayan pink salt. And so that was another thing I got, and it was fairly good price on Amazon. So let's talk about some of the school stuff, and then we'll come back to a few other items. So I got these watercolor books. I got 4 of them. I just hit the camera, sorry about that. So I got 4 of them because I really want to practice watercoloring with me and my kids. So these ones just fold over at the top. They did have spiral bound ones, but they were like a lot more expensive. These ones were on a good sale, and the other ones were just so much more expensive. So I prefer spiral, but I wasn't gonna pay extra for spiral. So I just got these ones. They have tons of pages for watercolor, and I just wanna do more watercoloring, and it's going into winter here, and it gets very cold. And snow hits the ground basically in October and doesn't leave till March. So I wanted to have some watercolor stuff that maybe we can sit by our windows or whatever and just kind of paint and still feel like we're connecting with the outdoors, even though it's freezing. So a few other items I got was some better paintbrushes for me to use. And so these were something that was recommended online from like an art subscription. So I got those ones. And then they also recommended on this art subscription to use these Sharpies. These ones aren't supposed to bleed, so you can outline your picture. So I thought I'd try those out. And then they also have these white pens, I guess they're pens, not markers, that you use also to make things look really nice. And then a few other things that I have for art supplies that I didn't get recently, but it's been like a month or 2 maybe, but I haven't used them yet. So I got this small like travel size watercolor palette. And so this would be good for nature schooling as well, if you can still do that in the snow. You can still do it in the snow. It's just whether or not you want to do it in the snow. And so I thought this would be nice. It's so small, but also just something around the house if you just want to pull out a small palette to use. And then some watercolor brush pens, which I actually recently learned how to better use these because of the Maker Crate. I'll try to link that up above or down below because that will have just come out right before this video goes up. And so these are really cool. They're really fun to use, and you can use them more just as a watercolor base. You can use them more as a marker or kind of a combination. And so I'm excited to try these out a little bit more. So that's my art supplies and stuff like that. And then what else do we got here? We got well, okay, there's one more art thing I forgot. We have the markers. So these, I just love the name. Really, that's why I bought them. They're pipsqueaks. I just think they're so cute because they're just like these little, they're just little guys. And so I really thought they were cute, and I got them for my toddler. Well, she's not really a toddler anymore. She's almost 4, but she's still like the baby and stuff. So I got them for her. My other kids have used them a few times as well, but I just thought they were fun. A small marker for her to use. It's a little easier for her to navigate when she's drawing and all that kind of stuff. So that's all of our art, like homeschool supplies, really. And then I got a book, The Boys in the Boat. This was recommended. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and twice a year we have this big general conference. And so we have lots of speakers and stuff. And one of the speakers talked about this book. And so after she talked about it, I was like, oh, I wanna check that book out. But then I had forgotten about it until this last week when it came up again, because me and my husband were discussing her talk, and I was like, oh, I need to go on Amazon and get that book. So it came in the mail yesterday, and my husband looked kind of distraught about it, and I was like, oh, did you buy me this book? And it's our anniversary in a few days. It will be past by the time the video goes up, but he hasn't bought me a book in quite a while. Like, usually I just buy books when I want to read them or whatever, and I haven't bought myself a book in a long time either, unless it's for book club. But I've been trying to go through all the books I have that I haven't read yet. So this is like the first book I had bought in a long time, and he bought the same book within like 2 days of each other. We had the same book. So now one has to be returned. So he's gonna return his. But anyways, I'm excited to read this book, and it will be in one of my monthly book reviews that I do. So you can look out for that. And then another thing, I guess this is kind of home goods that I didn't mention with the salt shaker and stuff, but candles. I just got these little, they're just the teeny little candles that are battery operated to go in either for Christmas decorations or for Halloween, Thanksgiving, to go in some different lanterns and things like that. So I just thought they were cute. I like how they have this little wave. It's kind of hard to see, but they're not just the flat, teeny little tea candles. Is that what you even call them? I don't know. Tea lights, I guess. But they have this little ripple like you would get in a real candle when it's been burned. So I just thought those were cute. So they came in a pretty decent sized box. So I have those now, so I'm stocked up. And then the last thing are the 2 Christmas things I wanted to mention. And this is something I had never seen before. And Grace and Grit, I was watching one of her videos and she was showing some of her Christmas stuff. And I was like, oh, I should get those. So these are the Lego Advent calendars. And I think this is a very cool idea, and my kids love Legos, like love them a lot. And they're gonna love this way more than if they got like a chocolate advent calendar. We also do like a Christ-centered advent calendar, but I thought this would be super fun for them. And like I said, I had never seen it before. So this is what this one looks like. I think my boys are gonna share it. It kind of has a picture on the back as well of what it looks like. And then hopefully they'll share it. That's that plan is for them to share it, but they might fight. And then I got this one for my girls to share. So this one's a little bit more, it's a little bit more girly. So I thought that would just be an extra fun thing for them to do and to put together Legos. And I feel like Legos are a really good toy for building those fine motor skills, using imagination and things like that. And so I was excited to get those. I'm all about useful, like learning educational gifts instead of just frivolous things that are gonna drive me crazy. So that was my Amazon haul. I hope this video was fun for you to watch. I would love to hear what you've gotten recently at Amazon, or even just what types of Christmas videos you like to see from me. I know it's getting really close, like Christmas is gonna be here so fast. But if you have something specific you'd want me to talk about for the holidays or even just upcoming videos, please put them down in the description box. I would love to hear your ideas and thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up because the algorithm loves those thumbs up, and I will see you next time.